fresh air might do me good.
Alright everyone, welcome back to Assassin's Creed 3. I also like how we said some fresh air would do him the world of good while he was sitting right in front of an open window. Because so much attention to detail does go into these games, I'm gonna just take a little bit of an exploration around the ship before I head up topside and just see what kind of little bits I got wandering around here. I also kind of want to go to the captain's cabin and essentially mutiny and just kind of take control. What's this guy reading? Nah, that must be like the ship's logbook or something like that. I don't know. Otherwise, he's just a guy who likes to read with a very fancy stand. Which is probably a rare thing on a ship's crew like this, but hey, life's full of surprises. Alright, so life on board the ships back in these days kind of looks like it was pretty shit all around. Oh, interact, we can talk to this guy.
A moment to talk?
Ah, a fellow Londoner. Good to see I'm not the only man of means aboard. Rupert Martin, pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway. Pleasure.
Seems we picked an excellent time to leave the city.
Oh?
You didn't hear about the murder at the Opera House?
No. What happened?
They're still trying to sort it all out. And I suspect they'll be at it for a good long while.
Any word on the motive?
They've ruled out robbery, so perhaps it was a business arrangement gone sour. Or something more personal, more lurid. Who knows? But I am glad to be away from it. The city grows more dangerous by the day.
Alright, you see, Kenway has the added advantage of being a complete badass, so he's probably going to get through this voyage okay. That guy, on the other hand, I'm going to give him like a few days before he gets tossed overboard. That's just my prediction. Now we can talk to what I assume is the good doctor.
Good morning, Doctor.
To you as well.
A question, if I may. Do you serve aboard the ship, or are you simply taking passage?
A bit of both, actually. I've been commissioned by the Royal Navy to study maritime illness. I'll be observing the crew during the journey. We have found that sailors fare far better on the open seas than the rest of us. I hope to discover why that is.
Well, I hope you are successful in your endeavors.
As do I. Thank you for the kind words.
I gotta say, as a doctor, he does kind of leave a lot to be desired. He's put the guy on a bed that's absolutely coated in presumably somebody else's blood, and I don't think those things in the bowl, his tools, I don't think they're particularly sterilized. But I don't even think he's a real doctor. I think he's a doctor like Dr. Pepper is a doctor, as in not a doctor at all. Hang on, let's see what we can do here. What do you got for me? Fast talk. Hang on, what can I do? Play a game. Not right now. I might take a look at that a little later. But for now, I'm just going to take a look around the ship and kind of stick with the main storyline a little bit. If you want to see me do lots of like little random stuff, like play that game back there and whatnot, just let me know. Because that can be arranged. That arranged can be. Alright, so this is basically their kitchen. Oh, hey, they got schmeep. They got lots of little schmeeps. And a piggy. Schmeeps and an oink oink and a goat. Awesome. Alrighty then. Oh, hang on. Another gentleman of colourful nature that we can talk to. Can I? Can I not? No? Play a game. Ah, these guys in their games. They just love it. Yeah, because I want to take a look at that. I don't know if it's chess or if it's some sort of older form of game. That's probably going to be really complicated with rules I don't understand, so I don't want to play just yet until I have a better idea of what it is. Alright, so around the Atlantic Ocean. I like it. I like it a lot. I think this is our... Go with the looks of him. He looks like our good old Capitan. That's the coat of a captain anyway. And he's got the clipboard. People with clipboards are always important.
Mr. Kenway.
I just wanted to thank you again for taking me aboard. And apologize for any inconvenience it may have caused.
Inconvenience would be an understatement.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
My ship was held in port for 2 days that we might accommodate you. I lost several contracts as a result.
I had no idea.
Of course not. You nobles are all the same.
If I had to guess, I'd say he doesn't like me very much. I don't know why. I mean, I imagine he got paid pretty generously. He obviously wouldn't have held back 2 days unless he was getting paid, unless it was worth his while. So I imagine he got paid something pretty substantial. Or else his wife and children are being held captive. I don't know. Either way, they're good incentives. What are you guys doing up here? Huh? You guys don't know what you're doing up. Oh, hello, look at that water. I mean, that's some pretty impressive water. Kind of makes me want to go for a swim. I'm not going to, because I think these guys would be all too happy to carry on without me, but, you know. Not to mention, knowing my luck, I hate swimming at the sea because the last time, well, not the last time, but when I was younger, I kind of, yeah, you pull that rope and look busy. But I went swimming at the sea and I came across the mother of all jellyfish. And I mean, as in it wasn't just a big jellyfish, it was where all other jellyfish in the world spawned from. It was the mother of all jellyfish.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah.
Sorry for the cough, man flu.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnell.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Oh, burn. He just got burned.
Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Nah, he wants a bout of fisticuffs, is it? Alright, bring it on. So hold circle to parry. Oh! Just gonna mess with him a little bit then. Frustrate him a little bit before I take him out. Alright, so square to attack. I'm just gonna counter him once more. Let him lure him into my trap. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Oh, nice little kick for good measure.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain
To
sees us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on anyway?
I bloodied that guy up pretty nicely. Circle to counter. Oh! Oh! Oh, shit! He just laid a smackdown on him. That was a lesson and a half.
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be.
Yeah, I kind of had the feeling Kenway was a complete badass. Oh! Oh, DDT!
Do you yield?
Never! How do you like these odds?
Oh, you brought a knife to a fist fight. What an asshole. Hang on. We can... Oh, shit. And... away with you.
What's the meaning of this?
Captain,
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These four... We were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
I get the feeling this won't improve my standing with the captain, though.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
No, he just got told.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
I don't like the way the guy pours out his drinks. He does it kind of like a bit of a pompous ass. Alright, I think what he needs to do to improve morale is just have a bit of a sea shanty, you know, a bit of a sing-along. I am the very model of a modern-day general. Come on, everybody, sing along with me. Okay, complete lack of response. Let's try something else. I don't know. A pirate I was meant to be. Trim the sail and roam the sea. Jesus, they're the most unfun bunch of assholes. I mean, come on. They're at sea, for God's sakes. They're living the high life. You know, sailing the 7 seas and all that crazy bullshit. Having the time of their lives. And do they appreciate it? Nah, nah. They don't appreciate how easy they have life. He just wrote on a book that already had writing on it. That's plagiarism is what that is. And if there's one thing I learned from college, it's that plagiarism is wrong. Oh, it's a night for a mutiny if ever there was one.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
I like Kenway's can-do attitude. He just kind of gets right on into it. He doesn't really need to be told what to do. I have to say though, I mean, go with the captain's clothes and what Kenway here is wearing, fashion back then was unreal. It's incredible. I'd love to be able to walk out and wear stuff like that, but if I do, people think I'm some sort of madman. And they're not. The thing is, they're not wrong. I am a bit of a madman, but you know, I like people thinking that for me for the right reasons. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to lay the smackdown on a couple of crewmen. We're probably gonna have to beat off a couple of seamen. Oh, that was a horrible one.
You there. I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
All I wanted was a good old girly gossip chat, but no. Was he willing to have that with me? Nah, not at all. So I want to check out what these emblems are. Green ones are obviously our objectives, and then they have those little. It's for all the world. That looks like a little Wi-Fi kind of an emblem. Also, it says people we can interact with. All right.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill. Wasn't by choice. Aye. Blockheads, the both of them. Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway. So, should I be watching my back?
I think the boys learned their lesson. They're normally not so nasty. Honest, it's just the past few crossings have been a bit rough.
Oh?
Captain's trying to cut costs. Reduce rations, lower wages, more dangerous cargo. It's put the crew on edge.
Is there cause for concern, then?
Not if I can help it. But the captain needs to think about the way he treats his men.
I'm not entirely sure where Mr. Mills there is meant to be from. I kind of get the feeling he might be Irish, but the Irish don't speak like that. Just so you know, for those of you who are wondering, if this is the first time you've ever watched any of my videos, I'm Irish myself. A lot of people do actually wonder where I'm from. So yeah, I'm Irish. Now you, what do you have to say to me, you big ugly bastard, yeah?
You looking for another fight? That it? Go away.
Well, personally, I was hoping we could hug it out, but it's good to know where we stand. It's good to know that bridge is nice and well and truly burned. That's just grand. So I am hoping this game, because it does, I imagine there's going to be a lot to do to it. The storyline, I think, it's at least 10 hours plus then whatever extras you do on top of it. Oh, look at those guys. They're hugging and dancing and getting all bromantic. Why can't I do it with the guy back there? Yeah, what do you have to say for me? That is one ugly man. I really am going to enjoy planting my fist in that guy's face later. I really hope it comes to that. Kind of weird that they're dancing together. You think on a ship guys wouldn't really encourage that, but that said, they've been at sea for 28 days now. I imagine they're getting a bit lonely.
Won't be serving for another couple hours. Some biscuits in the barrel if you're desperate.
Actually, I've come with a question.
What's that?
Have any of the men been acting strange recently? Said anything that struck you as out of the ordinary?
The boys cry about the rations, as if there's anything I can do about it. But beyond that, I ain't heard much. My advice? Go find James. His ears are always open.
And where might I find him?
Right behind you, actually. He's the one sitting on the barrel.
Ah, well that's mighty convenient. Also, I know working on a ship must have been shit back then, but he's got a pretty cozy looking little workstation going on there. I quite like it. Alright, so... well, technically he's not sitting on the barrel, he's leaning against it, so immediately the cook isn't the most reliable contact to have, but let's see how this goes.
Are you James?
Aye.
Haytham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me.
I don't like where this is going.
So
if he
what
wants to
do
bring me
you
to...
want to
Oh.
know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Alright, so both Mills and that guy seem like the reasonable sort of gentlemen. I like them. I approve. Alright, so optional objectives. Look for clues at the stern. Let's do it, because I'm a bit of a stern guy, you know? Oh, shit. I was kind of hoping he'd just go ahead and topple. But I guess we can't always get what we want, now can we? Now, this is one of the few games where I like to, Oh.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
That's gonna need some investigating. I wonder if this guy's... I imagine he's not gonna give me any extra information. It says here there's a guy we can interact with here. Well, I think, yeah, they must be meaning he's below decks. Also, look at the wake that we're leaving behind us. I gotta say, I'm really impressed with the graphics. Can we see that? Oh, look, we can even see the barrels fading into the distance. Alright, you got anything to say to me? Nothing. Butkus. Absolutely nada. Just want to see if this guy has anything else to give me. No? Nothing? Well, you're completely useless. And you also come across as a bit pompous. I bet he likes it in the stern. Badum dish. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist making that particular pun. I really couldn't. If this is your first time ever watching anything by me, I do enjoy making bad puns. And I'm going to apologize for that.
Here it comes.